Okay, hello there. Welcome to my channel, and today I wanted to just show you through some of what I've been doing on my Minecraft server. As someone who has graduated from landscape architecture and has been taught to think about spaces and how they interact with each other, I feel like Minecraft has been a very interesting experience, and I'd like to show that online in some sort of way. So I will just show you around one of the builds that I've more or less completed, um, and talk a little bit about my process. Shouldn't be too long. It'll only take maybe 5 minutes of my time. So I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get on with the video. Okay, so this is the world I've been working in. Um, of course, it's nighttime, but that kind of shows off the. I haven't finished that yet, but I'm planning on making like a little plaza area right here, and then we have this cool ditch that I want to work with, but I haven't quite figured out what I want to do with it yet, and that's a different build I can show you guys if you're interested. But today we're going to be going through the grotto, and so I'll at least show you the grotto proper. And then there's a little entrance I haven't completely decorated that my friend designed, and so we have our auto sorting system through here. And then I'd like to sleep, but I can't remember where a bed is that wouldn't like spoil things. Hold on a moment. This is our little villager area. I think all of the villagers have died by now. Actually, no. They went on. They moved to greener pastures, as in they found jobs elsewhere. You know. Oh my God, I'm lagging. All right. So there are multiple different entrances to this grotto. We're not going to talk about that ugly structure up there, or the fact that I haven't really finished everything yet. But I'll go back to the this little area, and this has sort of like a little throughway through here, but it also has a way back to the grotto. And then there's another little entryway through there, but I wanted to start with the order in which I built stuff. So I first started with this like facade area and built into the. Oh my God, my inventory is horrifying. Okay, anyways, started building into the like hillside. Um, I built that grotto and this at the same time, and then later I added this, but I haven't finished that yet, so I'm not going to go too in depth about it. But like, this is an area I really want to make pretty and functional at some point. And this is the chicken shine. And then we go in here, and we can see like the little entrance, and there's the window, and various windows and decorations. And you can see that this little lounge area down here has an aquarium and a little music system. I think it's very cute. And then we have this area, which I showed you moments earlier. This is not completely finished, but it is finished enough, I would say, because I've been distracted by other things. This is our little karaoke area, and so like all of our little pieces are here. And then there's a staircase up that way, but I want to show you through this part next. And so there's like this little side thing here, and then there's the entrance back down into the grotto. And then we come up here, and we have sort of like a little library area, like this. So that's the way back down to the bar. And then here's. I really like how I worked with the stuff, all the things. It took me a long time to detail, if you couldn't tell from the really, really annoyingly placed items everywhere. But I'll go to the right and then I'll show you what this left side leads up to because I did this part first. So there's this little balcony looking out into this grotto part, which I thought would be a nice touch. And this is, I really haven't decided what I want to do with that building yet, but I like the idea of it. And then we have this little area up here, which is like a little sleeping area. And I wanted to have sort of like an overgrown, lush cave sort of type vibe. And then we go through here and we sort of have this main hall. So we have this really big wooden structure that I decorated and then some supplementing pieces here. And then this is another entrance that I briefly looked at. Oh, hey, they're the villagers. And there's a little staircase down that goes back to the grotto and to the lounge. If you couldn't tell, I very much like making labyrinthine structures that sort of lend well to exploring. And then also up here, there's a little bit extra, which I'll get to in a second. I just wanted to use the indoor thing. So, spent a lot of time on the details. I feel like I've gotten better at planning spaces as a result. Out this way, I want to make a zoo, and so like it's not completely finished yet, but I'm excited to do more work on it at some point. This is where I house my guest currently, but I want to make like a cute little structure for him later. I haven't quite decided how that's gonna go, but like this is a little landing area. We can look out towards this. My render distance is really low so that I reduce lag. And then we can also go up here and look back at the staircase and this. Again, that's another piece I worked on. But anyways, that was just a little quick preview of the grotto, which is what happens when I get my hands on Minecraft. It's just a quick little preview into the sort of stuff I do when I get to design a space, and I really enjoy it, honestly, so I'm sharing it with you guys here. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you want to see more of this, let me know. I'll probably post some more anyways, just because I like to spend time on this, and I'd like to share it, regardless of whether it gets views. So if you like it, fantastic. I'll be here either way. You guys have a good one, and goodbye.